So we all meet different kinds of challenges in our relationships, especially in long-term relationships, whether it's with your partner or your siblings or your kids or family of origin people. And one of the things that happens over time is that the relationship starts to get stale. It loses its vitality and its aliveness. And when this happens, people start to feel more distant from each other. And oftentimes when this happens, people begin to wonder, am I with the right person? And my feeling is it's not about the right person. It's about learning how to keep your relationship alive and vibrant. So why does this happen? Why does the relationship get stale? Because we get into tough situations with each other. We say things that we regret. There's so much water over the dam over time that we start drifting apart. And that's when we start losing the spark in our relationship. So what do we do? What's a good thing to do when this happens? Well, for me, in the Sufi way, it all begins in our hearts. Our hearts are the center of our aliveness, and our hearts are the center of our connection with another person. And when I connect my heart to another person, it automatically brings a spark of aliveness. So this is what we focus on, and the Sufis have a practice called the remembrance, and it's a practice in which we reside in our hearts and we call upon the name of God, which for the Sufis is Allah. When I do this, either alone or with my partner, it begins to bring the aliveness back to me. If my partner's willing to do it with me, it brings the aliveness back to both of us. In either case, once that aliveness starts to move into one of us, it starts to flow to the other person. And the connection starts to happen. It's like being woven back together. And it's really through the love of God and the light of God that this happens. But even if we're not aware that that's what's happening, we still are aware that there's some life coming back and some spark. The ultimate goal is for us to connect our hearts together again, because that's what we've lost when things become stale. So this is just another tip for how to handle it when your relationship begins to get stale. I hope that this helps.